It was another long night for dozens of fire crews from Apex, North Carolina and surrounding towns as they knocked down remaining flames and fumes from a massive chemical fire. Using foam to smother the flames and sand to contain potentially toxic runoff, the workers also needed some extra muscle to take down a collapsed portion of the burned plant.
Where the portion of the building that has collapsed, we're using heavy machinery to remove the roof so that we can extinguish the fires that are burning beneath.
The goal, he says, is to stabilize the situation enough to allow residents back into their homes. It's also been a long siege for some 17,000 Apex residents who are still being kept away from their homes out of safety concerns. Some spent a second night at a high school emergency shelter.
Feeling kind of crowded, loud.
Many arrived without provisions or extra clothing, and for those who brought their pets, it was a night spent in the car with the radio for company.
I'm just looking forward to finding out when they close it down so I can go home and sleep.
Earlier, an official from EQ Industrial pledged restitution for displaced families, and AP correspondent Steve Hartsoe reports the company will be scrutinized.
It turns out in March, the state fined the company about $30,000 for improper storage. And then local officials say they were never told of that, and they'd never had any problems before. Also said the most recent inspection in late September showed no violations.
There was a massive fire last year at another EQ plant in Michigan, which drove thousands of people from their homes. But for right now, for those living in Apex, the main concern is getting back home and getting back to normal. Jackie Quinn, The Associated Press.